can always tell when you're lonely, when your voice gets sweeter when you want me. It's so obvious that I want you to. 'Cause I can feel it worse when I'm sleeping in a strange place with you and I'm dreaming, wishing I could wake up and be next to you. When the phone calls ain't enough to get through this, when you need to feel my love, you can pack up a suitcase and hop on an airplane. Whenever your sunshine turns to rain, when you're feeling homesick, you know where my heart is. I'm only 1,000 miles away. You can pack up a suitcase and hop on an airplane. Whenever your sunshine turns to rain, when you're feeling homesick, you know where my heart is. I'm only 1,000 miles away. We can find a way through the distance, make it work, let's speak it to existence, while we both look up into a diamond sky. So hard to keep under pieces, so easy to forget the reasons, but you and me are worth it all. When the phone calls ain't enough to get through this, when you need to feel my love, you can pack up a suitcase and hop on an airplane. Whenever your sunshine turns to rain, when you're feeling homesick, I can always tell when you're lonely, when your voice gets sweeter when you want me. It's so obvious that I want you to. 'Cause I can feel it worse when I'm sleeping in a strange place with you and I'm dreaming. Wishing I could wake up and be next to you. When the focus ain't enough to get through this, when you need to feel my love, you can back up a suitcase and hop on an airplane. Whenever your sunshine turns to rain, when you're feeling homesick, you know where my heart is. I'm only 1,000 miles away. You can back up a suitcase and hop on an airplane. Whenever your sunshine turns to rain, when you're feeling homesick, you know where my heart is. I'm only 1,000 miles away. We can find a way through the distance, make it work, let's speak it to existence, while we both look up into a diamond sky. So hard to keep other pieces, so easy to forget the reasons, but you and me are worth it all. When the focus ain't enough to get through this, when you need to feel my love, you can back up a suitcase and hop on an airplane. Whenever your sunshine turns to rain, when you're feeling
Hello, all you VOD watchers at home. Hello there. How are you? I hope you're all having a wonderful night tonight. Doing a quick stream tonight because I am going to be very soon on my way to affiliate. So, I'm thinking that I am going to stream a lot more consistently, I think. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm shaking a little bit because I was running around trying to get my makeup on, trying to get my outfit on, and then let me see. How can I sit? There we go. And then I'm only gonna be on for like the next 3 hours, so I got heavy busyness this week. So tonight doesn't really change in terms of content. Turn the music down a little bit. I don't know why my left leg keeps shaking. Relax. Throw on the window. Which one is it? I guess this one. Let's see. Let's see. Watch some like old school cooking in Japan. Like some background. In window. There we go. All right. All right. Cheers to all the viewers at home. Ever so often, I go to the grocery store, and in the back, they have some like assortment of like not expired, but like damaged goods. And I always pick up like a bag of seltzers and whatnot. So tonight, I'm drinking a banged up Bud Light seltzer. Pineapple. This thing is kind of strong. It has 8% alcohol. It doesn't taste like it, but it definitely has some kick to it. Oh, I also gotta turn on. Oh, I gotta blast off in all the other stuffs. Let's see. Copy link. Let me see. Rainy Femboy. Rainy Femboy Chewsday. There we go. Oh, that's so many shiitake mushrooms. Holy shit. Is there a reason why mushrooms are so expensive? They literally grow out of the ground. Is it like because there's just so little people like growing it themselves or something? There we go. Loco Joe. How are you? How are you, Joe? Welcome, welcome. Tonight's gonna be a short stream, sadly, but I'm gonna be streaming a lot more frequently. So they're not gonna be as long, but that's okay. Doing good. That's good. That's good. How am I? I have been. I have been very busy. I've been busy with friends' projects, and then I just recently got a job, so I'm trying to like balance that. And then because I've been streaming, it's like I have to freaking also do this, and so yeah, busy gal. Oh, my voice is some shit right now. You need me to send you some thigh highs? Okay, Vana. Okay. Okay, I want y'all in chat to guess how much a PO box in my area costs. Okay, mind you, the national average on UPS.com, USPS.com is like $18. Like, I want to see some numbers in chat. You guys gotta at least guess before I tell you. Are you having a cold? No. I was busy trying to get my makeup on, trying to get my outfit on. I was just running around. I'm still settling. I'm still coming down. Double? 18? No. No. It's for a small size. Triple? No. For a small size, which is about the size of like so like one package. If this is one package, ooh. It's just toner cartridge. I would be able to fit this size, right? It would cost me $200 for 3 months just to fit this inside of it. You're coughing a bit? I am coughing a bit. I think I'm also like choking down on this drink too. I'm glad that I picked up the job that I did so that I can like somehow fund for the PO box and also like fund other stuff. But it's so expensive. I was thinking to myself like maybe what I can do is get a PO box that's outside. That's like outside my county. So I'd have to like drive a bit for it, but at least I would be able to like afford it. You only need the smallest PO box? Buff? Hey, Buff. Let me see. Or look it up here. The boxes are kept behind the counter. Interesting. USPS. The box. The video's a bit loud. Ooh. Ooh. Do I sound okay, Joe? Am I like... The size of the PO box only matters for people who get that letters. Ah, okay. I do? Okay, good. Good. Let me see. Find a PO box near me. That means, with what you say, I should be able to get the smallest one possible. Okay, that's much more reasonable. It went it went from $300 down to $50. That was significantly more reasonable. $50 for 3 months. But then it's gonna be $170 for a year. Also, now there's just no sound. Okay. I'm watching the metering. I'm gonna try and keep it under 40 dB. PO's a post office box? Yeah. I'm trying to set up something so that all of y'all will be able to send me whatever you want. And I'll open it, and if it's TOS friendly, I'll even wear it. This netting is crazy. Like, it's completely ripped. But I kind of like how it looks. I don't know. I think I wish it ripped a little bit better. But the ripping on these leggings. Oh, hi, Moya. Oh, my voice is not where it is tonight. Just at the market. Hell yeah. Picking up then groceries, picking up vegetables, picking up all that meat. All that meat. No, but my leggings, like, they rip. The rip pattern on these leggings are like the stretch marks on my legs. Get some tea? I might make some tea. My cousin got me some like English tea, some like not English tea, but she went to Britain because was she was going to I don't think this is really doxing. I have a feeling she's becoming a lawyer and went to the UK to intern. And while she was there, she got me some tea. It's pretty good. Britain? Oh, that's very bad. Yeah. I'm just happy that she got out of the medical field and that she's not a nurse anymore. So I am full of femboys. It's terrible. Terrible. Horrendous. No wonder Brexit happened. All the femboys took over. Buff SoCo? Oh my god. During high school, I don't really tell this many people. During high school, I used to do crew, right? Crew as in like rowing a lot. And I swear my thighs got so many stretch marks. I don't understand like how that's possible. Cause like you don't see like guys who like become super buff have stretch marks. It makes no sense. I don't know. Hi Soko, I'm a new viewer. I just want to say you're very pretty and enjoy your sense of humor. Enjoy your streams. Thank you, Flip. Thank you. How's it going, by the way? Thanks for tuning in. Miss Muscles got big. Muscles got small. Today was a new record for how fast I was able to get my makeup on. A whopping 40 minutes. Oh, this food is so relaxing to see. Something about seeing people just cook the same thing over and over again, and yet just imagining the smell in that place makes me happily, like, I would happily just lay on the floor there. How's your day? How's my day? My day was pretty uneventful. I'm still getting trained for my new position. And I made an offer. Okay? I want you all to think about this. So like, obviously in the US, there's no such thing as off time. You work or you die. And if you have a job, if you have 2 weeks of fucking like off days, then that's like the most that you'll ever get. And like with my position, there's none. And so I made an offer and where I work overtime for free just so that I can have days off in the future. I don't know how it's going to play out, but I am going to just fucking try and get days off somehow so that I can get out of town in June. There's no other way. I just noticed you're training for the housewife video. I mean, sure. Sure. It'll happen quite soon. It'll happen soon. Like, I did find my other webcams and everything. And I am, when I get paid, I'm going to get myself a nice dress. Might even get my hair done. And make some content out of it. Have some fun with it. Keep close track of your hours so they don't take advantage of you. Currently, in my position, the longer I stay at this place, at this job, is just better on my resume overall. Like right now, I am literally a grunt. I am like 100% replaceable. So I don't care if they take advantage of me. Like the longer I stay there, the better I look on my resume, and that's really all I care about. I could not give more of a shit about anything else. As long as your eyes are open going in, I am expecting to sacrifice a lot. I am prepared to sacrifice a lot of time to get what I want, and I'm okay with how it is. I'm okay with how it is. I'll survive. It's not even going to be more than 6 months, to be honest. Like it's only going to be 3 months, so I will survive. I've had to do a lot worse, anyways. I mean, for the video on the cooking on the right too. Just imagine me cooking this. If I did, you know, I'll just open up a restaurant at that point. I have actually thought about like buying a food truck and like cooking because I really like cooking. I think I'm pretty decent at it. And you know what? I have the philosophy that as long as the food is good, people are willing to pay any amount for it. As long as the food is good, and that's what matters. You can drop the axe. She knows you're my mod, Flip. Fauna, I do cook. I cook pizza. I cook spaghetti. I cook Filipino dishes like adobo and can make lumpia. If I were to make a food truck, okay, I would do 3 things. I would do teriyaki chicken and like variations of it. But that shit's not going to be watered down at all. I'm going to be using straight mirin and sake. Like, it's going to be the most explosive teriyaki chicken you can imagine. The next one is going to be spaghetti. It's going to be basically a very cheap spaghetti, but it's like just tomato paste with roasted tomatoes and wine and a good amount of salt. But that's really it. It's just like a good home-cooked spaghetti. And then the third would be a breakfast meal. It's going to be a very simple egg over rice. Very, very simple. Do you make your own dough? I do, actually. I do. It's, what is it? Sometimes my dad and I cook together. And, Paul Bear, thank you for the follow. Thank you, hey. Sometimes I cook with my dad. And last time we cooked a cauliflower base pizza. And that was pretty freaking banging. Oh, goodness. Ooh. And then, so actually, maybe the egg over rice is not a good idea. I'll do burgers. But the thing is that I would take pork and I would take beef, mix it together, throw an egg in it, throw some breadcrumbs. And the secret, right? I'm only gonna share this with you guys, okay? Don't tell anyone. I would put ketchup, mustard, Worcestershire, and Old Bay all into it and mix that thing together. And it would be the patty, and it'd be like a smash burger, so that it'd be made to order basically. And there'd be a sauce with it, where it would be a combination of mayonnaise, I forgot the hot sauce, but like a type of hot sauce, and Old Bay again. Put that on the bun, put it on the sandwich, take a bite, explode with flavor. And then I would make French fries, where it would have like olive oil mixed with salt and rosemary. Attending one of those could probably let you serve trial meals for people to sample and generate buzz. Oh yeah. I'm thinking like I've always been impressed by the so like on Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, there's always that moment when they're trying to generate buzz again for the restaurant, and they go around like just handing out free food, and it's like, hey, check us out here, right? And I'm thinking like, can do the same thing, except have a website that shows where the food truck is, and basically, you know, make rounds that way in a way. I don't know. It's just kind of like off the top of my head right now. Gorillaz is part of my early teenage era fan of rock. Hell yeah. For me, it was like Gorillaz, Motionless in White, A Day to Remember. Pretty pop punk shit, I'd say. Mostly pop punk. Also, everybody, this is just gonna be a short stream tonight, so I'm only gonna be on for like 3 hours. Real short stream. I still have the first CD. Ooh. I don't have any CDs left of my stuff. I got rid of it all when I moved from Arizona. I think the only thing I have left over is like really old movies that I have in like those zipper cases. But they're all like copied from a copy, if you know what I mean. So like the title of the disc is like super faded, kind of like misaligned, but obviously pasted on the disc, right? We have a regular event here in Vegas called First Friday in our arts district, and one of the regular features our food vendors and food trucks. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't think there's any place like that. Astra, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh wait, Astra. Oh, Astra, it's you. What's up? Thanks for the follow. I have almost all of them. Most of them are pirated copies. I feel that 100%. Yeah. I would have raided you if I saw you're alive. Next time, I guess. Next time. I'm glad you're stopping by, though. What's your favorite instant ramen? Tell you the truth. Instant ramen. It ain't good. It ain't good. There's no instant ramen that's good. I'm sorry. What's better than instant ramen is going to the supermarket, Flip. Okay, you go to the supermarket and you get and you get yakisoba. You get yakisoba noodles, and that is what you eat, and that's what you eat. It's already malleable, right? It already comes with a little packet. Yakisoba noodles. That or udon noodles. Those are my favorite instant noodles. You still gotta boil them. I'm making enemies right now because I am throwing shade at instant ramen. Yeah, but plain noodles? No, not plain noodles. You take some water, okay? And it's been a while actually since I've had some yakisoba. It's kind of like a stir fry. Kind of like a stir fry. You get like green onions. You get onions themselves. Actually, it's kind of hard for me to imagine a recipe with yakisoba. It's been so long. I usually always do udon because I have the fish. I have the, I forget, it starts with a B. Bakey. I have the fish flakes. I have the seaweed. And I usually just like put onions or whatever leftover meat I have. And that's pretty good. Oh, and then I have like the really expensive like udon base. I just put a little bit just to like kind of, I don't like to use a lot because it's so expensive. I think I've seen udon style noodle packs at Costco. They're like the super thick ones. They're just super thick. And they also kind of are like sort of gelatiny, but not really. They're just super thick. I love thick noodles. Thick noodles are good. Friends fried ramen, I think. I eat sushi. There are some really good sushi places around, but I usually don't like sushi. I just like sashimi, which sucks because they also are more expensive. But instant ramen takes 3 minutes to make. You know what also takes? You know what takes 3 times that much time? And that's better? Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. You take a little bowl, okay? You take your frozen chicken nuggets, throw them in a bowl, throw a little bit of olive oil on it, take some pepper, put some salt, put some onion powder, take some garlic powder, put a little Old Bay on it, and then you like swirl it around so it's all nicely even, and you throw it in like an air fryer or like in an oven or however you cook it. Or like the microwave, doesn't matter. That shit is... For the longest time, I actually would just have like a weightlifter's diet where I would just have chicken nuggets, rice, and like some broccoli because I was not being creative at all for the longest time. The Philippine market near me carries udon noodles in plastic packs, not frozen or dry. It's plain though, so you have to come up with seasoning and whatnot to make them into a meal. No, yeah. But oh my gosh, if it's not frozen, then they must have it, or somebody must have it someplace close. That's actually like I'm kind of jealous, actually. I like this thing. Can't remember the name. Sushi. Important question: do you debark the nuggets before eating them, or do you eat them properly? Amoya. Fuck. Alright, sorry about that. Where was I at? What was I talking about? I have to go. Good night, SoCo. Ah, good night, Joe. Good night. Take care. Take care. Have a good night. Have a good Wednesday. Oh shit, hold on. Sorry again. Okay, I'm back really now. Yeah, have a good night, Joe. Stop down debarking nuggets. Okay, let me recuperate my momentum. Let me recuperate my momentum. Important question: do you debark the nuggets before eating them, or do you eat them properly? Amoya. Amoya. These are chicken nuggets we're talking about. We're talking about the golden crust that existed before McDonald's. Okay? This is not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich where you just shave the outside and you're good to go. You shave the outside of a chicken nugget and you don't have anything left. It's all gone. It's all gone if you do that. I am a sane person. Now, on the other hand, if it is a sandwich, I don't like eating the crust all the time. Let me see. Oh my god, the pork that they're frying. Where is this amazing place? And people are allowed to go there? It's crazy. Why do people? Why? Peachy debarks her nuggets because of unresolved childhood meal trauma. I need to teach Peachy. I need to help Peachy overcome her fears so that she can enjoy chicken nuggets to the fullest degree of which they exist. In fact, I would go as so far to make chicken nuggets by hand for her if given the opportunity. Also, what are they making? Are these burgers? That is a fat stack of lettuce, tomato, and meat. Oh, I can't have egg on a sandwich, though. I just don't like having eggs on a sandwich. It's too much. Also, yeah, we are watching porn right now. Twitch. TOS. Don't ban. Don't ban. Please don't ban. God damn, that's so much. Egg on burger is amazing. It's so overkill. It's so overkill. If it's one patty and it's smashed real thin, I'll have an egg on it. But most of the places around where I live, the only reason why they do have an egg on it is just to make the sandwich look bigger. And the meat is already so much. I take like 4 bites and I'm full. I had an egg on a Fat Burger. Talk about a mess, but it was so good. Is Fat Burger a place? That's a burger you have to eat with utensils. I'm not pushing that into my mouth with my hands. No, given the opportunity, I would. No, I think that is eating a burger with a fork and knife is like eating a pizza with fork and knife. It's against the law. It's illegal. It should be illegal. It should be outlawed. Started in LA, but they've spread across the South. I think they have international locations. Hmm. I've never heard of it. Sounds like a recent thing. Oh my god, it's melting on the side. All right, let's see. Omelet and rice master. I'm not really interested in seeing some omelets right now. I've seen those all the time. We got Japanese style pancake, which is just okonomiyaki, I think, right? It's kind of wild. Oh yeah, this is all Japan. This is all Japan. We got a hamburger omelet rice and tonkatsu ramen. Let's check out the pancakes. I wonder what that looks like. If y'all don't know, okonomiyaki is like a Japanese pancake. They're not making it here, but it's basically like you get a bunch of. So honestly, anybody with frozen pack of noodles can do the same thing. So Flip, I'm talking to you. You take a pan, okay? You take the noodles and you just put it on like a hot pan. You take whatever condiments you want on top of it. You just put it on top. You want an egg, you can put it on top of it. You want lettuce, you want onion, whatever it is. Tomatoes, doesn't matter. You make sure that the noodles are like kind of covered with soy sauce and basically cook it until it's like completely flat in the bottom. Or I'm sorry, you don't put the condiments on it. You like make sure the noodles are cooked, then you flip it, then you put the condiments on it. I love this thing that he's making. I don't know what it is, but I'm in love with it. Is Japanese egg pancake? Actually, an insane amount of food that's on the screen right now. Oh my god, it's so much. Um, let's see. Serving 20 or 5 Americans. If you told me that they were making this in America, I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm even more surprised that this is happening in Japan. I expect portion sizes to be the exact opposite. Then again, it is mostly lettuce. So actually, I don't think this would feed that many. I don't think it would feed 5 Americans a moya. I think it'd only serve 2. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? I'm kind of glad that tonight is pretty chill. I'm thinking to myself, like, if Astra did end up rating. I think it'd been too much for me at the moment. All that food looks so good. And hello, Emoya. What's up, Sussy Snipes? Uh-oh. Sussy. Also, is the volume too low for y'all? Or, let's see. I kind of want to turn it up. Is that okay? Is that too loud for y'all? Is that okay? Oh my god, you're right. It is a fried salad. Sure? Okay, cool. Cool. Honestly, looking at this makes me want to have an enchilada. It's giving me enchilada, but at the same time, the outside looks like a calzone. Oh my god, okay. There has to be a description here. No? Japanese style egg pancake making at a festival. Let me like Google that real quick. Put this back. No, because it's only okonomiyaki, and this is not that. Whoever titled this did not title it right. Can't imagine what flavor combination is on that thing. I wanna think it's like a fresh bassy soy sauce flavor with all those veggies. It just kind of like it like has a freshness to it with all those veggies, and with the with like all the noodles and what is that? They're putting fish flakes on it? Okay, never mind. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it. This is unimaginable. And they're putting an egg on top of it. I did not realize until recently that eggs are actually a giant staple in Japanese cuisine. I originally thought that it was mostly soy sauce that was like the main ingredient for everything, which I still do. I think it is. But the like main topping on everything is like an egg. Or they have never realized. Yes, there's so many egg dishes. Like right like in the beginning, like I'm not gonna go to it, but in the beginning here in this video, there's an omelet master, and there's a specific dish where you have like semi-cooked egg just like layered over like tonkatsu, like fried chicken or fried pork, or like mixed with curry. Not mixed with curry, but like thrown on top of curry. And it, like egg everywhere. Egg, egg, egg. I can't. All this. Oh my god, it looks. The cheese doesn't want to go away. Or the cheese doesn't want to go. Doesn't want to stay. So near where I live not really near where I live, but it's more like in my city. There's a Buddhist temple, and every year they have a Japanese festival. They're a Japanese Buddhist temple, and I think they serve food that's like relatively close to this. I know they do like the classics and everything, but they do go out of their way to make some like more festive dishes for the time. Azist Cow, thank you for following. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for lurking. They're burning the hell out of that egg. That poor. Oh, Japan. He just keeps adding adding goodness to it. Oh man, that is 3 days of a meal right there for me. Literally 3 days. What is that? Oh my god, is that ginger paste? That must be incredibly explosive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If any of y'all ever have an opportunity, okay? Get yourself a jar of ginger, all right? As an awesome snack. You can just take some, like, just take a little flake and just, like, eat a little bit. It's so good. It's so good. I eat ginger by itself whenever I can. Not all the time, but whenever I can, I just like to, like, have the little, like, the shavings. It's so good. What is that, white sauce and the better be mayo or something? No, mayonnaise is pretty. I'm pretty sure it's mayonnaise. It's either that or it's cheese. I'm thinking it's cheese because it's so, like, melty. God, it's glistening. How do you get ginger into a jar? Okay, no, I'm not talking about, like, the vegetable ginger. Oh my god, no. I'm talking about, like... Let me see if I can find it. Ginger... Oh, I'm talking about pickled ginger, Fauna. I'm talking about pickled ginger. I'm talking about, like... Let's see if I can pull it up. Right here. I'm talking about this shit. This is what I'm talking about. Pickled ginger. It's the same thing that the dude in the video ended up putting on the, near the end. Oh my god, the conja. A little bit of that stuff goes a long way. Not for me. I can finish that in like a whole night. How do you get pickled ginger? I'm missing. So you take some ginger, right? You get a pickle. Alright. One person stands on one end of the room pointing the ginger like this, and another person runs really, really fast into the other person. And if they hit their foreheads together without looking, the ginger gets consumed by the pickle so much that it turns pink. Listen, y'all, give me like a year, okay? I'm gonna try and make better takes. By the way, what are your pronouns? I don't say anything wrong. What do you think? What do you think? Why are you so nice to me? I don't know. I don't want to be mean. You want me to be mean? Listen, Amoya, at this point, I am barely understanding, like, I don't understand. Look at that, more eggs. So we put meat. Hold on. Okay. Let me rewind it. Let's look at this sandwich again. I want to catch the sandwich. Some people like streamers that are mean to them. Fuck you guys. You guys suck. It's 2024. I can't assume somebody's fucking gender immoral cancel me. I'm just gonna take my Club Penguin account. Oh gosh, gonna make me inhalate from the back of my nose. I wanna catch them making the meat. Okay, here we go. I want to say those aren't fish flakes. I don't know. Okay, that looks like ginger paste. I'm thinking that's ginger paste. That looks like flour, some sort of crushed, maybe sesame seeds. What in the world is that? Wait, what the fuck is that? Is that mayonnaise? That's probably mayonnaise, actually. It's glistening really hard, and it looks very thick. I don't think it's cream. I think it's mayonnaise. Because in Japan, if y'all don't know, and actually you can get it here in the States as well. If you go to an Asian market, you can get like authentic Japanese mayo, but it comes in like, it looks like a lube bottle. Okay, it comes in a bag, right? And then the bottle is like super flimsy and stuff. And there's like a little dude with like a face on there smiling at you. And so when you pop it, you just kind of squeeze the bottle and all the cum comes out. Ayo, mayo. Had that stuff. It's pretty good. It's the smoothest mayo I've ever had. I still have a bottle in the in my cabinet. I'm just saving it for a good time. Just see if the Filipino market near me stocks it. They might. You know, if they have udon noodles that is not frozen, I would probably bank on it, on them having something like that. I'd bank on them having the Japanese mayo. I went to like, there's like markets near me that are world markets. So they have like Korean food, they have Spanish food, they got Filipino food. And that's where I go to get it. The fish there, the fish prices there are also really freaking banging. Real Moya is known for taking people's Club Penguin accounts and screenshots of feet pics. I mean, that makes sense. Like when I was showing my feet like this originally. Oh my god, look at that! The freaking hole in it. Everybody was like screaming feet, feet. There's a larger one to the strip that I can check out too. That market has a Jollibee and barbecue place, so it's worth the trip. Funny you say that. There's a Jollibee that opened recently near me. Ow. What are they doing now? Oh my god, are they gonna freeze the egg and like cut it so that it becomes like blocks of egg? Is that what they're doing? Oh, that looks like a really good wild salad. Sending new thigh highs to SoCo stat. Listen, Vana, I don't know when I'll get my freaking PO box, okay? But if you are like super goddamn super motivated, you know, there's other ways. Block eggs. There are actually specific like dishes, not dishes, but like cooking pans that are like square. And so when you go to these omelet places, they always are in like a block. These clips are overstimulating. I gotta stop watching. No, I want people to watch with me. W stimming. We can try to bribe you, man, to deliver stuff in person. I was gonna say, like, you know, depending on the person, I'm willing to share my address so you can send stuff if you like. But I mean, I'm gonna be getting my P.O. box, like, within, I would say, at most, by the end of the month. But, like, if it's not going to be, if I don't have to have, like, a P.O. box that's that big, and if they're just gonna hold on to packages behind it, then I can just get the small one, right? Which would be very soon. And then I can just do it like the official way, like how every other person does it. You'll knock yourself? Okay. Literally grilling the potatoes on the pan. If I were to ever own a house, I would want to have a grill that is exactly like that. I want just a ginormous flat grill that where like on one end people can just like sit and eat. And what I would do is I would invite streamers over and I'd be like, I would cook this. And it'll look like a restaurant, but it's really my house. The dream. The dream. What is this place? Oh my god, the paw print. I want to go back to the paw print. I want them to use the paw print. I have to see where they use it. I want to see them put it like on the bun. I also want to cook eggs like that. That looks like fun. That'll make making breakfast so much more fun. Oh, it's so fluffy. Oh, they put the paw print. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. It's literally a kid's meal. Okay, how come every time I try to make an omelet, it just doesn't look this good? Is it the heat? Maybe it's the heat. Maybe I need to just like burn the hell out of it, but just keep moving it around really quickly. When Dark Souls becomes a cooking game. Shotos, I am waiting for a game where you have to cook for customers while you are at the same time playing a Souls game. Oh, you know what? No, okay, I take that back. All right. Here's my take. It's a cooking challenge. Okay? It's a cooking challenge. And what happens is you have to cook. You're given 10 minutes to start cooking. Okay? At the end of 10 minutes, you have to wait you have to play for 5 minutes a Dark Souls PvP match. And then afterward, and if you win, then you get a 2-minute head start to cook. And then at the end of like the round, your food is judged. The egg is rated a tampapo. Oh my god, Moya, I always imagine like the food from I think it was from Howl's Moving Castle. Now that is like just I don't think you're winning this if we're talking PvP. You don't know me. You don't know me. I play a lot of Dark Souls. I have beaten Dark Souls 3, okay? You're looking at a winner right here. Okay? This is TOS, I have to self-report. But have you beaten DS2? I plead the fifth. What is a hockey puck made out of? I think it was like I think it was like meat, or it was like beef, mayo, egg, pepper, salt, mayonnaise. I should try to make a burger with mayonnaise. I never thought of that. I gotta give that a shot. Like toe curling delicious. I didn't expect this to take you so hard. Oh my god. Okay, maybe not a Dark Souls match. You know? What is like a really balanced game that can just be played very quickly? I don't want to say chess because like I don't know. I feel like chess boxing was already a thing. So like maybe like a play on of a variation different to that. Okay. Instead of playing Dark Souls, right, PvP, you'd cook for 5 minutes, and then you have to play a game of what is that? Connect 4. Isn't there too much sauce? No. You can never have too much sauce. I love the little hat that it has. You know, some people be just living straight up different lives. Borderline soup maybe is too much. I mean, okay, Shotos, have you never tried curry? Because curry is literally that. Just saucy meat. Hey, Jen. I want food. We're watching egg be firmly burned by a paw. It's so cute. Look at that. I love it. Curry like spice? Curry like the dish. Have you never had curry before, Shotos? Because, I mean, given your reaction to like the amount of sauce, I wouldn't be surprised. No. Okay. Tonkatsu. Okay, the next part isn't really. Next part doesn't show curry. I'll show you some curry tonkatsu. That is really good. And I always thought curry was mostly an Indian dish, but it's actually more of like just in general an Eastern dish. That doesn't look too good. I don't know, I like the other dishes. Take a big old bite out of that. Isn't the history of curry that the Japanese got it from the British who got it from Indians? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised. I just always thought that like curry across the entire the entirety of Asia just kind of branched out from India, because most of the spices that were used are like very much from the I'm trying to sound smart right now. From India. Also, look at that egg. That's crazy. It's like still wet on the inside. I don't understand. I love curry. Curry is to die for. I like curry. It's just I don't like having it all. I don't like having it with red meat. But it's so good with red meat. I'm neither from Japan, UK, or US. Shotos, where are you from? If you don't mind me asking. The center of that thing is a bit weird looking. Yeah, it's like gray. I don't like it. Just like tempuras from the Portuguese. You're kidding. No. Are you kidding right now? Are you kidding me right now? Eva, welcome, welcome. We're watching food porn right now. Food porn. Red meat is brutal death metal. Look at all this death metal that we're looking at. Cooking meat is kind of metal, actually. Portuguese traders introduced it to Japan back in the day. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm watching Shogun right now. Real talk. One, that show's freaking fantastic. Pretty freaking dope. And two, because of that show, I recognize what you mean. The one from the 80s or the new one? The new one. The new one. So I'm like learning a little bit more about how, I think it was, who is it? It was Portuguese Catholics, I think. Or no, it was Portuguese Protestants? No, it's Protestants and someone else. Somebody else. I can't remember the name. But I get what you mean. Not a lot of watch new shows. You can just go on this nice little website called Hura. I don't know this site at all. I've never seen this site. I don't know how I know this name, Hura. And watch it there. And not watch it there, because I don't know what that site is. I've never heard of Hura before. The Dutch went everywhere. I think I need to relearn. I have to relearn history. I thought I had an okay sense of historical development across the world, but honestly, it's like first grade level to me. It's like first grade level. And even in first grade, they don't teach you shit. So. Maybe there's a podcast for it on Spotify. Okay. Here. I'm gonna look up Japanese curry tonkatsu. Pork cutlet curry. All right, here we go. Just turn this up. Okay, I think the volume is good. That video needs to be taken down. This restaurant needs to be taken down. I need to go there and take down that restaurant. And take down their YouTube channel. And take down their recipe. And take down their food. I mean, can we really know history if we weren't there? Like physics, you can prove with experiments. History, not really, unless we build a time machine. I mean, that's true. And, I mean, that's what, that's why being aware of, like, the biases of where the sources are coming from. And obviously, like, the source themselves won't know everything either way, too. So, I mean, I think having at least more than nothing is better than having nothing. Oh, this text here. Hold on. Let me read it out for you. Oh, come on. Harima Cho, Kakogun, Hyogo, established 37 years ago. Papura, a Western-style restaurant that's popular for its extra-large meals. The second-generation owner, the oldest son, is in charge of preparing curry. God damn. Those dishes didn't look as good as the last video. I mean, I'm just showing what curry looks like. And it's like, this is what curry is. This dude's like scraping down to the very last inch. We can trust the historical records kept by the religious mercenaries because they are completely unbiased and open to strange new cultures. Absolutely. 1000%. Like I see often people trying to spew some history stuff with bloodshot eyes, screaming, "That's how it was, duh." Okay, well, I showed you guys what curry is, and yeah, it doesn't look as good. I don't know why, but let me. It seems awfully specific. Let me jump to like a food part. I've had experiences at certain bars that, yeah, this doesn't look as good. I mean, it looks very, it is kind of Western. You got spaghetti with curry, kind of funny. I've had experiences where at a bar, there's a dude. I met a guy at a bar once. This dude was he was making takes about how we have to return back to the cavemen because men weren't men. And I kept trying to tell him that, you know, phones make our lives easier. Don't you enjoy your phone? And like played off that. But he was very adamant that we had to return back to the cavemen era in time. It was very strange because also that night, like, I mean, this was the last time I was actually there too, because the experience that I had was freaking horrendous, and there was a fight that broke out that night as well. Let's take a look at some hot dog sandwiches. This is in Korea though. So like the bouncer, he asked for my ID. I gave him my ID. And I'm like, here you go. And he looks at me like, so what's this attitude? I'm like, what? Like, I just handed him my ID and he's immediately offensive. And he's like, I gotta see your student ID. And I'm like, I graduated already. I'm not in school. But sure, here you go. And then he like scoffs at me. And he like hands it back, doesn't say anything, and just like stands to the side. And I'm like, I mean, I didn't say anything, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, dickhead. So I get a drink, I sit outside, and I was meeting a friend there. It was kind of tradition where at the end of every semester, in this case, it was over, we would have a drink there and like chill out. Just people watch or maybe find some interesting people. And he, when he gave his ID, and I was listening and seeing this the entire time, my friend handed his ID to the bouncer, and looked at him and was like, okay, I need to see your student ID. And I was like, what? Like, okay. And I laughed. I laughed. I laughed loudly enough for the bouncer to hear me. And he like, and he, when he heard me, he like looked at me and scowled. And I was still looking at him and laughing. I was like, he's my friend. But he was so full of it. So full of it. Later that night, and I was not really aware of this, like, I guess, I don't know, this stereotype or this archetype. I don't know how to describe it. It's like an attitude. It's like a male attitude where, where, um, where like you have the guy who's like, he has his chest pumped out. He has like his neck up and he's like always looking like slightly overtly up and is like just, I don't know how you describe it. It's like they have a stick so far up their ass, it's like controlling their neck. And like none of them know how to conversate. None of them look cool. They all just look artificial. I don't know. This bouncer is very deserving of attitude. My brattiness would have definitely increased. Mind you, this bouncer, this bouncer, okay, I say bouncer, but I didn't really tell you, like, physically, this dude, so I'm 6 feet, right? This guy, it was like a short, it was a, okay, I wouldn't really say short. I mean, I'd say he was like 5'8", 5'9". And he himself looked like a student. It was, what was it? It was, I'm trying to remember. It was a black dude with like short hair on top. It was kind of like a flat haircut on top. He was wearing like a green shirt. But the thing is that his arms were like about as big as mine. He was about 5'8", and yet he was like trying to put on an attitude like that. And there were other people there that were like attracted by that and like hung out with him. And they all had that same energy. And it just baffles me. It baffles me still to this day. Like, I don't know how you make friends like that. Like, what does it mean to be a friend to somebody like that? No, yeah, avoid that place. That was the last night I was there. After that experience, I was like, never again. The only reason why I was there is because a long time ago, a close friend of mine from high school used to work there. I used to know some of the workers there. They used to be pretty cool. I used to play poker with them sometimes. And they would always hook me up with some good food. They had gator bites. They had not chicken nuggets. They had gator nuggets. And if y'all never had gator nuggets before, that shit with some spicy mayo is so good. So good. So good. Now, later that night, too, there was a fight that broke out. And I specifically remember I was drinking some draft. I don't know. I forget. No, I was having a Red Bull and vodka because my friend wanted me to try it. I was having a Red Bull and vodka, and a fight breaks out behind me with like 20 guys, all like packed together in like a 5x5 area. I just look over and I'm like, but why? And I'm like, I don't even want to look. So I just decided to keep looking in the opposite direction. I'm glad I do not go there anymore. I'm glad I don't go to that place anymore. The fuck are gator nuggets? Oh my god, Jen. Okay, Jen. Jen. If you take an alligator, right, and you fry it up, you batter it. You know, you batter the outside. You take some, you cover it in some egg, and then you dunk it back in the batter. You like batter it around a little bit. And you got some hot oil, and you just like dunk it in. Literally better than chicken. Literally better than chicken. In fact, it's actually more lean than chicken, surprisingly. But it is really freaking banging. I would have shouted at the guys to get a room. Eva, I feel like if you have so much, oh man, that takes so much courage, far more than I. And at the same time, I was so drunk that night, actually. I ended up having an Uber home, but seeing all of that, it just ruined everything about the place. The whole theme about that bar too is that it's supposed to be like a it's like a southern like what do you call it? What is it called? The place where a lot of drunk people can go around and walk around. It's like Mardi Gras themed. So there's like it's supposed to be kind of like a cozy hangout place. Sometimes they play live music there too. They have karaoke nights there as well. I've gone up there and sung the Willy Wonka song. I forget what it's called again. But no, I actually enjoyed that place too. Why did I gotta fuck it up? I had a bunch of college frat bros gotta fuck it up. I don't even think they're frat bros anyways. I think it was just a bunch of lonely guys. Damn. I have never even seen an alligator. You know what? Maybe I'll look up how to make fried alligator. That's what I'll do after this. Make it stop. The food prep is scaring me. What's wrong with the food prep? It's just egg and bread. If you saw someone doing this at Taco Bell, you wouldn't think twice. Gators are funny, but you don't want to come close? No. We have an alligator farm here in Colorado. Oh, word? Sounds pretty cool. I'm guessing, Eva, I'm guessing that you have a lot of restaurants there too that end up serving alligator then. That sounds pretty cool. This bar that I'm talking about is the only place that I've seen that even remotely serves anything outside of chicken and beef. I don't, like, there's no other place around that I know of that does it. This looks like county fair food. This does kind of look looks kind of sad. There's one roll of ham. The ass is that thing. Spam too, damn. No, spam? Why they gotta spam it up? What's up with spam? Why canned meat? Why not some like jarred meat? Or why not some like aired meat? Why not some dry aired meat? You think cooked Komodo dragons would be tasty? What? Eating her? I mean, I can't even imagine. I feel like Komodo dragons are like endangered. I don't think we should be eating them, right? I've only ever seen one place that serves gator. It's so far and few between. I don't know why. I mean, it was hella expensive. That's for sure. Like one appetizer for gator bites, I think was like 15 bucks. I would always get it though, because I went there rarely. And here we go. Asian cuisine. We got cream corn. Cream corn. Guys, I can't do corn. I can't do corn. I'm sorry. I know the other night everybody was saying like I forget the one Spanish dish, but it's kind of like grits. I can't do corn like that. Corn ain't like cornstarch is the most I'd go, or corn on the cob. I feel like I gained a 10,000 pounds just from touching this. Cheese, corn, and bread. This is fair food. Holy shit. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to the real meat. There we go. Here's some real meat. Aren't those the lizards whose bites are lethal because of the bacterial load? One bite and you're done? I think so. They're also fucking massive. They're huge. I think they're like this. Aren't they like this big? They're massive. And they can go like, I think, what, 20 miles per hour? 30 miles per hour? They can like run faster than a human. They can outrun you. They can out-eat you. I feel like that would be a good movie. If you had like, you know, you and your friend just out, you know, having a grand old time in the town, out in town, and then all of a sudden your friend just turns into a Komodo dragon. And it's like they're just on the ground like trying to figure out what happened. And soon everybody turns into a Komodo dragon. Okay, this the rest of these aren't really hitting. This looks pretty standard. Lots of fried stuff. Let's check out some let me see if I can find some gator bites. No, not gator bites off gator foot. Oh god. Gator fried gator bites. Here we go. This dude has a Florida shirt on it. Should we watch it? Do we trust this person? The absolute best way to cook alligator by Jeff. Should we trust Jeff? I wonder if you type gator pet and get the first video from Florida. Listen, it's all going to be from Florida. Sorry to tell you right now. It's all going to be Florida. Oh, it's all going to be Florida and it's all going to be football. Just saying. All going to be that. Too much friends from Florida to know. I'm supposed to be going down to Florida in June for a con. Oh, this dude has a chef's jacket on. Should we trust them? Whoa, what the hell is this? Dry aged the wagyu of the serpents and ate it? Just eating snakes. Actually this looks pretty banging. Let's take a look at this. What is this dude about to tell us? Chef Adventures.
Hey YouTube, I'm Chef Jason with Chef Adventures, and today I'm going to teach you how to make an alligator appetizer known as the Southern Florida Fried Gator Bites recipe. Let's go.
They're whipping up delicious dishes. It must be the Chef Adventures. Chef Adventures.
Step 1 of the Southern Florida Fried Gator Bites recipe. Ingredients: 2 pounds chopped tenderized gator meat.
Wait, hold up. I gotta listen to that again.
They're whipping up delicious dishes. It must be the Chef Adventures. Chef Adventures.
Step 1 of the Southern Florida Fried Gator Bites recipe. Ingredients: 2 pounds chopped tenderized gator meat. Lemon and limes. buttermilk.
This dude actually was like, I
Seasoned cornmeal.
need to record an
Seasoned cornmeal
intro.
recipe will be found
Let
in
me
the
like
description
make some
box below.
lyrics
With that being
up
said,
on the spot.
let's begin making our gator bites. First step, make sure that your gator is obviously clean and pat it with a paper towel to just dry it a little bit. And what we're gonna do is dry, wet, dry. First in the cornmeal, to the buttermilk, back to the cornmeal, and then to the plate. So here we go, let's begin. Take a piece.
Dude dried his hands more than the meat, but okay. Also,
You want it in
the
wet,
meat's looking kind of,
back out,
the alligator's looking kind of
dry.
pale there.
That's it. That looks great.
I'm loving these these little moments of alligator just to keep the attention going. Okay, dry, pat, dry. Let's see.
And they smell great. Alligator appetizers are battered and are ready to be fried. We have oil going here, cooking about 350
And guess what?
degrees.
Fred Durst is from
Place
Jacksonville,
our
Florida.
bites
Is
into
new
the
Florida's
oil
new
and cook
Rome,
them
I guess.
for
Fred
approximately
Durst?
5
What
to
is that?
6
That sounds
minutes.
familiar.
So let's go. Southern Florida fried gator bites, number 1.
No, for real, alligator is pretty freaking banging. All right, he's putting it in, he's frying it. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, that looks pretty freaking good. Like, actually.
Southern Florida fried gator bites.
Yes! I want to go to the close-up, though. Where's a close-up? Give me a close-up. Oh, God, come on. That shit does look pretty goddamn good. Oh. 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 No wonder this got 96 upvotes.
Traditionally, you can use remoulade sauce. We use
Who needs Disneyland when you can go to
parsley,
Florida?
fresh parsley. Take a
I was
quarter
told
of lemon,
that the...
fresh juice, quarter lime,
Okay, so I have a friend of mine.
juice,
She is constantly showing me some like cool
lemon wedge.
like Disney
This is our
attractions
traditional
that
Southern
are
Florida
but
fried gator
not
bites
just the
recipe.
attractions, right? But like
So there it is, ladies and
the
gentlemen.
development
Chef
up to it,
Adventure's fried
right?
gator bite recipe.
And like the
We hope you
mechanics
enjoy this.
involved.
We hope you share this with your friends and your family. Serve it up with a cold beer. Any comments or questions, leave them in the comments section below.
I like to look at those. I'll give a thumbs up. That was good. Throw some music. Music. There you go. We'll get some more food in a second. Take a second to talk. Oh my god, it's only been an hour and 44 minutes. I feel like I've been streaming forever right now. Legit, it feels like I've been streaming forever. How? I think I started really late, that's why. So there's a friend of mine. She's really, she wants to be like a Disney Imagineer. And the things that she shows me, so one of the really cool, like one of the coolest shit that she showed me is how the new Spider-Man attraction is actually a it's like an automaton that is able to in the air control the way its momentum moves as it spins to get that perfect like somersault mid-air, and it's caught in a net. I wanna find it actually. I have a contract if you wish to become an Imagineer. Disney engineers. What, are you serious? No, you're messing with me. Boston Dynamics? Exactly, it's something like that. But like I think it's like the Spider-Man robot. I think that's what it is. I am serious. I would put you in talks with a friend of mine She wants to be an Imagineer. She's like all about it. Just today, just like 2 hours ago, before I did my makeup and before I like got on stream, she was showing me a Chinese attraction that looked fucking sick. It was like the lighting effects in it seemed to be, oh god, I wanna find it now. I wanna find it so I can show y'all. Hold on, let me see. Wait, is she still alive? Is she still awake? No, I don't think she's awake. Hmm. Poor child on that thing. That sounds actually familiar. Like there was an article on it in Ars Technica a while back. I want to find this and show y'all because it is pretty freaking cool. Apparently, the way they began development for the Spider-Man robot was initially a so it's kind of like how I think it's like a deer, not a deer. It's like a backwards knee, right? It's not like a human knee where it bends forward. It bends backwards. And so when you swing it, and if my hand is the knee, you swing it, the bottom can create momentum, and then at a certain point, it just kind of curls up and does a backflip. And then at some point, I guess it's like sensors or gyroscopic sensors, it opens up to kind of like free that momentum and then just like kind of go straight down. It's pretty sick. And they developed it just like that, just like a leg. And from that leg, it developed into like a whole humanoid robot. I don't want to say a robot because it's not like it's a full-on thing, but it's still super, super cool. Spider-Man. Oh, animatronic. That's what it's called. It's an animatronic. It's not actually a robot per se. She was also showing me a lot of the A1000s and the variations of how different attractions have been using different variations of animatronics. Oh my god, I want to find but I can't find animatronic. I think so. Like the first time I remember seeing the animatronic, I'm trying to stall while I find this stupid ass video. The first time I remember seeing this animatronic, they were using, I think it was the Captain America suit that they were doing. So yeah, there's one from 4 years ago, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Is it CNET? I think it might be this one.
So Disney has this impressive robotic Spider-Man. It slingshots 65 feet into...
That's definitely not that. I do not want that dialogue. Please. Oh, I think it's this one.
It's just another dimension in the animation that we've been doing all our life. Now we're going into dimensional things and everything. It's a new door, it's a new toy for us, and we're having a lot of fun, and we hope we can really do some exciting things in the future.
Ooh, yeah, it's this one.
Back in the 60s, the theme park and entertainment world was changed forever thanks to Disney's creation of audio animatronics. Since then, the company has been innovating non-stop, and they've been making their creations better. The industry has evolved with the creation of autonomatronics, stuntronics, and most recently, a free roaming animatronic. Today, we'll be exploring the most advanced Disney animatronics up to date. Spider-Man Stuntronic. Back in 2018, Disney started doing research to be able to create a robot that could mimic the impressive acrobatic techniques that human performers could do. They created Stickman, a simple 2 degree of freedom robot that uses a gravity-driven pendulum launch and produces a variety of somersaulting stunts. This robot could successfully perform several different somersaulting stunts by changing initial orientation and the timing of tuck, release, and untuck. Of course, Disney did not release any more info at the time about how many or when this robot was going to be used, but we all found this new tech very impressive, and we couldn't wait to find out. A few months later, Disney released even more info about this project, and this is when they started talking about Stuntronics.
I think there's only a
Stuntronics
handful
are
of these that
autonomous,
exist.
self-correcting
I don't think
aerial
they like
performers that
they
make all
don't
the
throw these
directions
at
and nail
people. It's
high-flying
like they
stunts
throw it
every time.
within
So
like in a
basically,
building,
this animatronic can perform
like one
amazing
end to the
stunts that
other,
would be too
but just
dangerous
high
for an
enough so
ordinary
everyone can
stunt
see
person
it.
to do, or at least on a regular basis. The bot is able to be slung from the end of a wire to fly through the air, controlling its pose, rotation, and center of mass to not only land aerial tricks correctly, but to do them on target while holding heroic poses in midair. Fast forward to 2019's D23 Expo, where during the park's panel, Disney announced lots of new details for the new Avengers Campus Land that would
Okay, but yeah. What I wanted to show, what I really wanted to, I wanted y'all to see was
about
specifically
how
this,
many or
and how it's just a leg. It's just a leg. And it just spins. It's so freaking. Physics is crazy. The way that we can manipulate little objects with just basic sense of physics. Wonder how many they lost before the end product. I mean, a lot of this is made in-house, right? So, I mean, if parts break down, is it the whole thing that they have to replace? They mentioned free roaming animatronics. I'm guessing they'll roam within the crowd. Here, we can jump to that actually, because that's pretty cool. They talk about the A1000s. They talk about, let me jump to the, ooh. They also talk about programming stuff.
A1000 animatronics. Now we've come to an end. The most advanced animatronics, the A1000. These animatronics are the
Oh, I
most
don't think this is
advanced in the world. They were created by expert Imagineers from various disciplines, such as show design, plastics development, figure finishing, and show programming. The goal of the A1000 program was to create a family of standardized electric figures that provides more control and design repeatability for both build and maintenance purposes. So Disney pioneered proprietary software programs that provide predictive renderings and pre-visualization that assist in everything from seeing how a figure moves in a costume to predicting when components need replacing. But the ultimate goal is to get as close to a lifelike performance as possible. As we said before, the A100 animatronics work with hydraulic motors to power their lifelike movements. Then we saw a transition to all-electric animatronics that makes for a much smoother movement with the arrival of the Shaman and the Frozen animatronics.
Oh,
Now,
that's right. That was the biggest jump. That is why a lot of these freaking animations here actually look so good. Because it's all freaking electric driven. And their instant torque make it so much more, kind of, honestly, seeing it, it's both impressive and incredibly eerie. It's weird to see something move so naturally. Elon Musk is probably already thinking, custom order AI girlfriends. Girlfriends that won't divorce me. I can control them completely. Oh my god. I want to make a joke about, I want to try and make a joke about that one movie. What was it called again? It was like a tech billionaire invites some kid over to like fall in love with a robot. What is it called? Automata? Deus Machina. That's it. He probably looks up to that one dude who plays the billionaire. He's like, hey, that's me. Let me see. Maybe I can jump to the example. Ooh, here. This looks pretty.
Chock full of incredible animatronics, including Belle and the Prince dancing. These animatronics are so impressive. You can see them dancing and even moving around and lifting their feet. The movement
Okay, I'm gonna meet this dude. It looks like they're floating. There's like a floaty energy that comes from it, though it's still super impressive. Okay. Well, the leg thing, that's what I wanted to show y'all. That's what I was trying to get out. Bicentennial Man, Robin Williams. Oh my god, I've actually never seen that film. Maybe I should check it out. Bicentennial Man. Let me see. Oh no, it's Hong Kong. How do you describe it? Monkey. I don't want to say Disney ride, but like, what do you call this kind of ride? It's a decent movie? Fuck yeah. I'm gonna put that in my letterbox then. I guess emulating muscles 1-for-1 is too finicky and expensive. Well, I mean it. So like they're in the video. I didn't play it, but in the video they're talking about how the generation of animatronics moved from piston driven to electrical to like an the opposite of an alternator, just an electric drive, and so torque is instant. It's never too finicky. You have games like fucking Red Dead Redemption where you have people animated with like cutting food and then putting it in their mouth and everything. With enough time and enough care, I'm sure some shit's gonna be coming out real soon. Let me think. Monkey, I don't know, like a Disney ride. I want to try and find. I think it's this one. Is it this one? I think it's this one. It's a trackless ride. Should I do 4K? I don't think it matters. Video calls are VOD's already like at 720p. That's in game. I mean doing it IRL. IDK if they can stop their motors as instantly as we can our muscles. Shotos, I actually disagree with you. Because the speed of which, so the limitation of how fast we can move is based on the electrical signals within our nerve endings, right? Without our nerves, we're just meat on bone. But because of how our nervous system is made up, it sends electrical signals. And I think because of the separation between conscious and unconscious, or voluntary versus involuntary movement for humans, electric motors, because they're always deliberate, are going to be faster. Stan Winston did some neat stuff with animatronics. I'm going to take a look at that. I'm going to look at that. Torque motors stop pretty quickly. Yeah, they're geared so high. Oh, this is actually kind of loud. I'm sorry, y'all. This is loud. Y'all gotta tell me when it's a little bit too loud. I don't want to. Oh man, I gotta. I'll play the whole thing though. They're geared so high that when the motor stops turning, the output shafts go to 0 rotation immediately. Yeah, like electric motors are actually so freaking good. It's so impressive. They have a servo function too, so the motor controllers can know the position of the output shafts to a high degree of precision. Exactly. You have like, was it a number of decimal places of accuracy? I mean, I shouldn't declare anything to be disagreeing with. It's okay. It's okay. We're all having fun here. We're all talking. We're all discussing. But maybe they are calibrated on lower speed to reduce mechanical wear or something. I think it's also just the limitation of the processing speed that you can place within the animatronic itself. Like with how small electronics have become over the years, we've been able to pack much more densely into a smaller area. So, I mean, it may have been true that it would have been like a lower speed in the past, but It's slowly gonna get faster. It'll slowly get faster. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna cut this back to the beginning real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and I'm gonna watch this with all of you. I'll be right back, chat.
Hello there. Yeah, I was just looking for. Oh, there's the music box I told you about. I must find my little friend.
Wear and tear is a reality, but this stuff is highly commoditized to replace old failed replacements. It is relatively easy, if not a high density packaging application. What is this? Can't place it. Oh yeah, this is Hong Kong Disney. A different take on the Haunted Dark Mansion theme. Now that you say that, I think so. I don't really remember the Haunted Mansion too well. It's the one with the ghosts, right? Wait, Amoya, it's the one with like the largest pane of glass for the effect, right? You like go past it and it's just like a giant room with the giant glass like slanted towards you. Chat, I have a if you don't follow me right now, I'll pull the trigger. If you have not followed me yet, I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'll do it. That might be Disneyland, where they duplicate the attractions in Disney World. Do it. I have not been to at Disney. I've not been to Disney in so many years. Like, I got my freaking. I still have my lightsaber that I got when I went there with my brother and his family. It's pretty cool. I like that like a lot of it's like Lego built. I ain't afraid of no quake. Of quack. I think it's quake. I've only gone for a football tournament in high school. Oh man, I've seen a lot of streamers actually go to Disneyland and stream there, and it seems to be pretty well connected. So like you don't get that much droppage. I would totally do a Disney stream. Can't remember the last time I went to Disney. I recall Raiders of the Lost Ark ride. It was almost 20 years ago. Oh, Amoya, you're talking about the one where like, so you're like in a giant tunnel and it like goes towards you and like you can see Jones like hanging from the ceiling and like a giant ball coming to you. Is that the one you're talking about? Ooh, I got to. Let me see. I want to look up how that worked. You're riding on top of a Jeep thing. Aww. Aww. Ooh, this is the best part, y'all. This is the best part. The freaking wall breaks open. And there's projectors everywhere. The reason why magicians don't exist nowadays is because we have like places like Disneyland where we show stuff like this. Riding on top of a Jeep.
There you are. You didn't touch that music box, did you? You never know. The legend just might be true. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed your visit to Mystic Manor. Cheerio.
請帶齊你嘅隨身物品。從左面落車時，請小心降落。
I'm glad y'all kept your hands and legs within the ride at all times. I hope no one lost any. The vehicle's passenger area is on a gimbal to pitch and roll in sync with the scenery, so it feels like you're driving at an angle or on the road, or the road is unstable. Interesting. Here, I found this. Let's take a look at this. This, what's that? 1440. That looks like it. This is from 2017. Again, I don't really keep up with that. Yeah, Indiana with Jones. Moya, you make me laugh over the simplest shit. Let's see. Let's go to the ride. We did not come here. Oh, it's the Jeep. It's the Jeep. We did not come here to wait in lines, y'all. This is not Line Simulator, the stream. I wonder if you touch the spikes. What are they made out of? The spikes. Probably plastic. Why? Probably plastic. That's how my cousin would say it. Indiana with Jones. Indiana with a touch of Jones. Oh shit, this looks cool. This Jeep looks like that train car from Half-Life 1. Kind of. Like a super wide version of it. Hello, Crazy Fist. Hello. We're looking at the Indiana Jones Disney ride right now, because none of us want to be paying that $1,000 flight down to Florida, plus that $400 ticket to see it. So we're enjoying ourselves right now. Mr. Freeman. What is a femboy? You're looking at one. I wonder what a femboy is. Also, yes. Step back. I wonder if this would scare Finn. No, it's too lit. Can you explain it? In my mind, to me, it's a feminine boy. So somebody can identify as a boy and be femme, which means people assigned female at birth can be a femboy, and then again, a femboy can be a feminine boy. So someone who is assigned male at birth can be a femboy. Feeling like a girl, from my perspective, it's more than just feeling like a girl. But you're going in the right direction there. Getting there. Slowly getting it. This is the spot. This is what I was talking about, guys. This is what I was talking about, y'all. Finn doesn't like horror movies. Maybe this will feel too real because actually be scary. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Disney rides. Okay. Disney rides are made for children. If a 10-year-old can get on this ride and not be scared, I think Finn can do it. And if Finn can't, how do I say this without being mean? Should like splash some fire, you know? Splash some fire. I don't know. I have a friend that was a boy, and well, I fucking respect her. Okay, that's dope. Okay. So Crazy Fist, when you say you have a friend that was a boy, you say he is a girl now. See, when you say that was a boy, then you use the pronouns of she is a girl now. I'm just telling you so you can save face later, because in other people's chats, or if you're talking to people in like real life, if you say that, it can come across as ignorant and insensitive. So just keep that in mind. I get what you mean. You're coming from a good place. I get it. You know. Also, that was a freaking awesome ride. Awesome. Finn is a child, though. I think you overestimate Finn. I bet if you put Ashley and Finn in the front... Oh, wait, hold up. Back up here. We're having a conversation with Crazy Fizz. I'm working on it. I mean, it's hard. Listen, I could see your effort, you know? And guess what? When you put in the effort, people see it. People want to help. Here I am helping. And guess what? There's other people in the chat that also know it too. English may not be their first language. Maybe, you know? But I'm not shitting on them for, you know, because of that. I'm simply pointing out, like, the difference between the statement that was said above. Like, I have a friend that was a boy, and it's not he, she is a girl now. So, you know, the tiny stuff like that really does matter. it does matter. So, and it's okay to fuck up as long as you're willing to, what is it called? What is it called? It's like, is it called having humility? No, it's like, I forget. Your friend's a male, now is a female, and I respect her, and I still fucking love her. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Being supportive like that is great. And we need more of it. Straight up. Yeah, no shade, Crazy Fist. I bet if you put Ashley and Finn in the front seat, Finn will be clinging to Ashley, trembling the whole time, and occasionally screaming. I was going to say streaming. I'm just imagining it now. Like, I would hear yelps. I would hear yelps, and then it would slowly get higher and higher. And then once like a hard turn comes, you just hear like a grunt. And I love it for her, and that she loves the people that say that. Well, there you go. You're catching on. You know, it takes time, obviously. It takes time. Crazy Fist, don't beat yourself up. It's okay. Listen, learning is always uncomfortable. If you want to really learn something, no matter what it is, you have to be okay with being uncomfortable. And once you're okay with that, being okay with that oscillator going between left and right, then the world's your oyster. You can do whatever you want. Doesn't matter what it is. The one reason I'd love for him to be able to come to the States so he could experience something like Disneyland. I can't believe I've never been to Disneyland. That's actually so freaking... That's actually kind of shocking. I forgot how hard of a language English is, so sometimes. Hi, Soko. Hey, Troll Cervantes. Cervantes. Oh, dice. I'm comfortable with all shit. What happens? And fuck, my girlfriend loves to say. Loves to say, I am the problem or you're the problem. Okay, Crazy Fist. You're throwing U's and I's everywhere. So I don't know if you're talking out of your ass or it's really what you think. You know, slow down and concentrate what you really mean. I don't know I don't know what you're trying to say. Let me put on some music. All these rides are really freaking cool. I don't really have... Let's see, how long has it been? It's only been 2 hours. It's only been 2 hours. You're a lady. Thank you. Put on this song again. I am from male to lady. No, not exactly. See, if you're reading the description below, it'll say I'm non-binary. It says I'm non-binary, and that's what I identify as. I am somebody who... So, like, my own meaning on gender is something that is like a box, and it can be okay to be in one box, and that is fine. I'm a male? No, not necessarily. It's I am somebody who doesn't really care, except like when I'm here, I like to be feminine. I think I like how I look. I mean, I can be male. I'm not like overtly. And I never really felt overtly. I've always had to force it everywhere. You had a dick? No, I didn't have a dick. I have a dick. Love how you look. Well, thank you. Thank you. Pirates of the Caribbean remains a really good ride. They renovated it to include characters in the movies, but it's essentially the same ride that's always been. Okay, let's look at one more ride since we're on this ride right now, y'all. On this ride right now, y'all. Pirates of the Caribbean Disney ride. Let's take a look. No dysphoria? No, I do have dysphoria. And honestly, it kicks really hard in when I start taking... So, like, currently I'm not taking my estrogen because I had to see my endocrinologist to get my dosage changed. So I'm going to be switching to patches soon. But it really kicks in whenever I do start taking it. But, I mean, I guess... So, like, thinking back, actually. Thinking back. I remember a lot of the times, like, so for the longest time, I hated looking in the mirror because it's like I would look into my eyes and I would not see the person that I would think I am. It's like there was a giant disconnect and I would just kind of hate myself. It would just be like self-hatred. And it drove me into ignoring a lot more of what there is of me. And it's only put me into more darker spots by ignoring myself. And sure, I could just keep ignoring myself. But at some point, I found a community of like-minded people and listened to what they had to say and learned from them and learned to not only accept them, but to also accept myself. I see dead eyes when looking into the mirror. I fucking know that way too hard. Thanks for following, Crazy Fist. Patches are meant for low dose regimen. It's exactly what I'm doing. For the longest time, I was taking what is like... I actually have my... Like, I had to stop because it became way too difficult to do like anything day to day. I just felt debilitated. Like, I have 2 milligrams right here. And I'm never going to throw it away. I don't care if it's expired or not. I'm going to keep it forever. I'm going to keep it just in case, you know? But it's just far too much for me right now, and I do want to be on a low dose. Would it be appropriate for early HRT? We need more later on. I'm still very early. Listen. This is like came into like the idea of me ignoring myself, right? Because I would see like, I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, wow, I'm so manly. Oh. Right. I respect and love you. I love you too, Crazy Fist. I mean, the fact that you're listening right now, you know. Oh, I don't want this song. The fact that you're listening right now, that you're trying, that you're interacting, I think you're far more ahead than a lot of other people. So, you know, no shade. I want to play some Arca. Whatever. I don't care if the VOD gets muted. The HRT takes away some of these thought, yes, but I just deal with stuff on the daily. It is a struggle. I don't like myself, but it's more mental. Oh my god, boobies. I'm just gonna scroll down. I saw my endo today and he asked if everything is fine, but I did ask if I could stop taking Spyro. He suggested I back off and the dosage was reasonable, but he is open to pretty much anything I wanted to do, which was nice to hear. Oh my god, I was very scared at first. For some reason, I used to think, like, if I did something outside of what is supposed to happen, or what is supposed to, what men are supposed to do, you will be struck down. You'll have lightning. I don't know, it's like a deep inner, really, really deep inner fear. And when I started taking, I just did not talk to my endo at all. I did not talk to my endocrinologist at all. That shit is... And so I like put off so much. And after talking today, I had the same exact experience as you, Amoya. Like they're actually like really, they're listening. They're willing and open to other options. It's, you know, I'm not saying we're in the same position, but like I get the feeling. I get the feeling of that nicety. I can't sleep. I've been for 2 days now. You should sleep. Go sleep. Literally just pass out. What I've noticed is that if I'm up, the later I am up, right? So if it's like 3 a.m. or if it's like 4 a.m., I start making life decisions. Really bad life decisions. And it's not because it's me thinking about it. It's because my mind is trying to like grab onto something. And it like slowly strangles and strangles and strangles. Oh, I just burped like that. And it's not... Like, sleep is incredibly important. Sleep is not like candy. Sleep is not like vegetables. Sleep is like gasoline. You need it. I can't sleep. Oh shit, Blair, what's up? What's good? HRT didn't make me a supermodel, so I'm angry. I remember when at HRT, like I definitely felt my dysphoria like intensify whenever I started taking it, especially more consistently. But then like at the same time, my brain would just be so blurred. I just like, I don't know. Life decisions are best done when you're in a good place. 1000%. My dad couldn't say that. I think it should be better. I'm sorry to hear that, man. No, it's heavy shit. That's heavy news. I don't have any good commentary on this. I'm sorry. Crazy Fist. Find some meaning. Find some meaning. You know? Not something that's like that would be impeding on other people, but something that'll help you open. You gotta process that shit, man. You gotta process it. As long as you ignore stuff, it's like it just festers. And it just like, you know. Happy Wednesdays, y'all. It's a Wednesday right now. Also, Blair, if you're still there, like, you know, he would hate me and you love me. Give people some time. Some do change and others do not. I understand the saying of like, you can't force a horse to drink water. You can only show them the door. Or you can only show people the door and they have to choose to walk through it themselves. And like the formula isn't really known to anybody else except yourself. And really the best advice that anyone can give is things that work for themselves. So you can take all of our, take of all what we say, but shit's hard. Shit. All right. Let's keep the ball moving. I'm like a sponge, okay? Just want y'all to know I am like a sponge. If you tell me your stuff, I will start to imagine it and I will try to share the experience. So I understand that I'm not the only one in the room. So let's take a look at this Pirates of the Caribbean ride. All right. Keep something going on. What femboys have you liked to chat? Have you liked to chat with SoCo? Oh, you're asking Crazy Fist. Oh wait, Vana, you're what femboys have you liked to chat with SoCo? It looks clean. It kind of does look clean. Those seats do look pretty freaking clean. Crazy Fist, you can look up like the femboy tag, and usually the people who are like in person. Like you can find other people. You didn't know it? Under my account. So if I go to Twitch. If you hit the femboy tag here, right here, you hit that, you'll see all the other femboys that are. Also, this freaking water is actually immense. You can go here and you can look and find others. There's a lot of VTubers, but there are other like people, that exist out there. There's really big femboy streamers, and then there's like it's like all of us who are just here, We're all vibing together. We're all in it together. What femboys have you liked to chat with? I don't feel like I can chat well. I don't feel like I chat well. Okay, Vana, you, Amoya, and CRJ, and like Jen, and and like Astra, y'all run circles around me, okay? Y'all run circles around me. Maddie too. Maddie too. Everybody's so witty. Everybody's so numerical. Disney World opened in 1971. Disneyland opened in 1955. The rides they have common are older in Disneyland. Whoa. It's kind of wicked to think about. Oh, that looks so cool. Holy shit. Jenny knows how to, like, what is it? She knows how to walk me into a corner. It's actually so funny. I'm sorry guys, I'm slowing down right now. It's getting late. I'm probably gonna end stream in like half an hour. CRJ is way more funnier than me. Oh no, you're funny too. So good, you just need to put in the time, the skills will come with experience. So there's this book that I've been reading called The Artist's Way, and I've been taking I took an activity on like writing every day to help like shove the thoughts out of my head and like somewhere, like put them somewhere, and it helps me to kind of otherize like what I'm thinking so that I can kind of understand where it's going. And in the book too, it's like, you know, I worry about the frequency of things, but I trust my inner creativity on the quality of it. And so, Amoya, I'm like 1000% on what you mean by putting in the time, in that it will just come. So, you know, my schedule is significantly more consistent because I got a job. So I hope to have more nights like this. This is nice. This is comfy. I'm enjoying this. All the animatronics actually look like real people too. Wait, she put you into a corner? Jen puts me into many corners. That's why with Jen you have to push back and just be unwilling to engage on something if you don't want to go somewhere. Oh, I feel like that can be so... I feel like that is a strat. That sounds like such a good strat. Oh my god. Was your fit the other day what you normally wear on the daily at work? The other day? You mean when I hopped on Jen's stream? You mean the other night? None of them are professional interviewers, so it's relatively easy to deflect or redirect. There's a level of like casual banter. And I mean, like, I get like the whole interview position when asking questions and things. It's like I get how sometimes an interview can turn into not like a debate, but it's more like you said X, and X is being held currently in the conversation, and as the conversation continues, we refer back to X, right? Shit. Okay. I don't know. I think Amoya's right. I just got to get more experience doing this. Honestly, being around all of you has really helped me, like, immensely. Like, I thank you, really. I use a streaming notebook as well. Oh, Vana. What is it? I don't wear that to work. I put my hair up and I put on boy clothes. I put on pants. I put on like a button-up shirt. And I boy mode very hard because I don't want anybody to think twice. I'm not trying to. I'm just there to get my money. I'm just there to just do my shit and go the fuck home. That's it. I got no other type of investment in that place. I don't give a shit what people think about me there. Not so much that I'm willing to be completely myself there, but it's more like I just don't want to engage and touch that environment. I don't want really anything to do with it. Oh, what is this one? I want to see this one. We're just going to be looking at rides for the rest of the night, I feel like. And I'm completely okay with that. I am completely okay with that. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Dear moderator, this person won't fuck you. Well, I won't fuck you either. So I guess no one's getting fucked. Oh no. I boy mode too dang long is my problem. To me, I have boy moded. Okay, to me, I have like segregated in my mind. Like this is the like it's like I reach into the box and I'm grabbing a joystick and like pressing buttons and it's like, "Oh, this is a guy." Okay. And like more or less it's like almost matching the other person because I just don't want to give anything. I don't want to give anything. I don't know. I guess I'm always hiding to some degree. The people think that mods thirst over their streamer. They're white knighting. I don't know what was up with that person. I'm just gonna, forget about them. Also, what was that? Bruh, did I say something, Moya? Fuck. Oh, they thought I was protecting you because they're interested. Fuck that dude. Who gives a shit? It's just some, I don't mind it when people can come inside. Come inside. I don't mind it if people can come in here, ask some, genuinely ask some ignorant ass questions, and to be given a reasonable answer. Like, to me, I find that satisfying because it's like they anticipate a hammer, but instead what they're given is like a post-it note. And it's like, here you go, have fun, do your thing. I'm not going to stop you. Also, I can't find this ride. What is this ride? Let's look at the Scooby-Doo ride. This looks cool. You're good? Cool, Vana. Cool. Museum of Mysteries. Ruh-roh. Damn, that hair. That's what I would look like if I dyed my hair orange. Wait, let me go back. Wait. Let me see if I can do this. No. Maybe if I had orange hair. Clearly their first comment, he took umbrage, so he felt, fuck the dude, whatever. Fuck the guy. I don't know how much sense it makes to antagonize a mod. Ah, just picking a fight. Low grade bait. Low grade bait. Not even worth feeding into. You handled the haters well, best to ignore them. Astro's cool way to deal with them haters as well. I want to get more clever about dealing with haters, honestly. I feel like that's a power move right there that I can cultivate. Do I need a crappy wig? I do. I need a crappy wig and a joint. That's what I need. Also, how does Astra handle the haters? Do y'all have like an example or like a clip you can share? Some weird echoing going on. Watch your streams. I think a few of them showed up tonight. Okay, I'll check it out later then. I haven't monitored streams in a long time. I don't recall how she handles them. No worries. I only asked because I thought it'd be a cool avenue. Wait a minute, they're not moving or anything. What is going on? Oh, this ride is not that good. This ride is not that good, y'all. Let's just take a detour and go around this ride. This is not that good. Sorry to say. This is like a low rent dark ride. Exactly. Let's just not see this. We have the whole world's database at our fingertips. We should not be exposing ourselves to this. There's a Lego submarine. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. Got Peter Pan, got Jurassic Park. Do y'all have any recommendations for a good ride? I've never actually been to... Okay. I've been to Universal Studios for sure. And none of the rides really were that good. Especially the Fast the Fast and Furious ride. God, that was horrendous. Gotta look at the Disney rides. Disney spends the money to get the rides right. Okay, so we're just looking for Disney ones. Okay. There's a Star Wars ride. Are y'all interested in that? Star Wars? I wish there was a Star Trek ride. Space Mountain. Ooh, epilepsy. Oh, Haunted Mansion. Okay, we're doing Haunted Mansion. I'm making authoritative, declarative, authoritative, authorifemboitive decision to do the Haunted Mansion. I never thought of Universal Studios Tour as a ride, kind of a theme park. Yeah, it's just more like a spectacle of a spectacle of a spectacle, while Disney rides are kind of like creating a little box from a little box, creating a universe in it. Oh man, you catch this ride like a You can actually just ride like one of those old-fashioned elevators. This isn't Disneyland's Haunted Mansion. Let's check it out either way. This looks kind of cool. Is it better than the carbon fiber stuff? You know what, Vana? Let's take a look at it afterward. I kind of felt interested in it. I've never seen a submarine ride before. Wait a minute, was that a furry? Wait, do they have furries here? Wait, let me go back. It's in English, so I guess it's in Disney World. I think so. Is that a furry? I think that's a furry, right? Let's take a look. I don't know why I'm doing this. Let's see. Is that a furry? Is that a furry? Guys, is that a furry? What is that? I mean, they have... I mean, I'm jealous of their thighs. Wait a minute. The perspective is actually kind of weird. Wait, hold up. All right. I'm not actually making a bit out of this. The hips? Wait a minute. This doesn't make any sense. Their back is completely broken. Now it's a ghost that changes from human to cat person. Oh, so it is a furry. The painting morphs as you look at it. Oh. Do they have furries? Giant mouse? Duck? Bono, you're onto something. You're onto something. Alright, let's continue. Alright, comfy time. I have so many rips. Kinda looks cool. And let's make this better. E. I think I can turn this up.
Final arrangements may be made at the end of the tour.
Oh, they're going backwards now. Ooh, it can be a jumping surprise. I think the Magic Kingdom is what they call the Disneyland-like part of Disney World. Disney World is so much larger than Disneyland in size and scope. The Magic Kingdom, part of Disneyland, is what they call Disneyland-like part of Disney World. I always thought the Magic Kingdom was supposed to be like the specifically all the princesses, right? Isn't that what they are? Or isn't that like what it's about? It's like a canon universe of like Donald Duck, all the princesses, the Disneyland is basically the Magic Kingdom, and that's all the Anaheim location was for years. Oh, now I get what you're saying. Okay. God, thinking about the two makes my head flip. Also, it's kind of loud. Disney World I've been to when they first built Epcot part of the park. I feel like that's been quite a bit of time ago. They've built out the Anaheim park so it has other lands now, like a baby version of Disney World. I wish I could comment on this. This is so far out of my bounds. I can't think of any words or topics to add on to that. After this, we're gonna watch the Lego submarine video, and then I'm gonna end stream, y'all. I'm gonna end stream after the next video. Hitting that 3-hour mark. Oh my gosh, this ride is like overstimulating my brain right now. There's so much going on. Oh, damn, that's it. The statue at the end always creeps you out. I don't even remember the statue. Not these three, is it? Do I like roller coasters? They're okay. I don't like ones that flip upside down or like stop upside down or like, like goes like this, straight down, just before the end. Oh. One of these fellas. One of these fellers. It's so dark, I can't tell at all. Statue just talking. They're like in the seat with people. Kind of funny. Clever. Very clever. Oh, that statue? Yeah, that sounds creepy too. No, Vana, I don't like roller coasters, to be completely honest. They're not... I don't know, I don't do many exhilarating things. I do a lot of exhilarating things in my mind already. Getting on a roller coaster won't really... If I was with a lot... Okay. If a bunch of friends pressured me, I would do it, okay? I'm one of those, if a lot of people were saying to go jump off a cliff with my friends to take a roller coaster, sure. I will literally jump, rip my shirt off, and like spread eagle down the cliff, okay? I'm just gonna hang on very tightly to at least one of my friends. Roller coasters make me sick. That too. I'm always scared that I'm gonna lose my phone. All right. All right. Last video for us. Last video for us, girlies. Oh, that looks pretty. That looks really freaking cool. So you give into peer pressure? Noted. No comment. Alas for the revolution in Magic Mountain. I walked out of the ride and was about to throw up. Ooh, and my friend was grabbing her chest because the ride did a number on her boobs. Oh, that just sounds terrible. Wait, I thought this was Lego. Wait a minute. Okay. After this video, I thought this was the submarine video. We're just gonna watch this. She was in pain from all the G-forces. Ugh. I don't think a sports bra will really... I mean, yeah, it'll help, but it's like... You know, the mass of your... You know, it's not going to stop the mass from shifting around. Okay, I'm sorry. This ride does not look that cool. I feel like this is definitely one of those in-person rides that you gotta do. But this is not much of a spectacle to me. Let's just skip this. Let's check out the Lego one. That seems pretty interesting. She was really busty. She would have needed three sports bras. It was a summer day, so it would have been miserable. Ugh. No, yeah, because those bars, right? It's like, especially if they go over the chest, they like go down right across your chest and then like you around your stomach. So it's like it's hitting your chest and like digging into your stomach. It sounds terrible. And then if you're going upside down, then you're like kind of sitting in it like an upside down toilet seat. Why do they make them like that? I feel like there's a better way to design that. The only roller coaster that I have actually enjoyed, I think it was at it's called Busch Gardens in Virginia, and we would and it's like it never went upside down or anything, but you still had like a bar across your lap and like a thing to like keep you in place. So like it kind of did hold you like with the same like upside down toilet seat design. but the railing was above you, and so you swung side to side, and so it'd like go out, you know, kind of swing, go straight, then like swing to the left, and you'd go like around a corner, and you're like kind of like hanging out. I kind of enjoy that one because it felt like I was flying. That was really the only thing that I really liked. But I feel like the ones where the railing is below you, I don't know. I've never really enjoyed one that was like that. I can't think of anything memorable to that degree. IRC, she had a regular bra and so her boobs just went everywhere and the nurse had directed. Was direction the other direction. When we were traveling and she had to crowd them to limit their emotion. They have sharks. Kind of wicked. Actually, they're like actually going in an aquarium. Yo, whoever runs this channel actually must like always have the time of their life. They have 1.8 million subscribers, and all they do is just go around to different attractions and record them. That's pretty cool. The Revolution roller coaster had some inverted bits, so the bars were over the shoulder. Oh my god. All right. If I had all the money in the world, I would go to the Lego what is it? The Lego world in Japan. Oh my god. I would love to go there. Do you play Helldivers? I do. But not on stream, because nobody likes to watch. I mean, maybe some people do. One, playing games on stream drops viewership. And there's already a little viewership right now anyways, but it's because I'm about to end stream. And two, everybody plays Helldivers. It's a great-ass game. So, I mean, why watch it when you can play it yourself? Finn would soil himself seeing the shark. Finn is such a baby. Such a baby. This is a chill ass video to end on though. To any of the viewers at home who are currently not part of the Discord, you can very easily join and find out when I'm live next, as well as interact with me. So go ahead and join the Discord today. Join the Discord. What must I say? Join the Discord. You'll have fun. Join the Discord. On there, I'm no nun. This is so much better than the submarine ride in Disneyland. This is so chill. I like how it's just kind of... This feels like more like a spectacle ride, not necessarily a real ride. Oh my god, it's getting late, but I really fucking love these goddamn SeaWorld. Oh my god, I want to see the underwater. Give me the underwater. Wait a minute, this entire area is underwater? Tell me it's underwater. Oh my god, I love aquariums. I love aquariums. I love aquariums. I love aquariums. Give me the big space. Give me the big space. Here it is. Here it is. This is so unreal. I'm in meaning to go to the Baltimore aquarium. I remember a long time ago, ContraPoints took some what was it called? Not minimalism. It's like backrooms. I can't remember the name of it. Liminalism. She took liminal images at the aquarium space, which is already kind of eerie, but the aquarium itself is pretty cool. Oh, that's so awesome. Well, this goes on my list of another thing to do before I die. I gotta check out SeaWorld. I have been to SeaWorld before, but this seems way more than I last saw it. All right, y'all. It's about that time. It is about that time. It is almost 1 a.m. on a Tuesday. I got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm gonna wake up, have some coffee, do my thing. I don't know when I'll be on. Today's Tuesday. So before I go, let me see. Today's Wednesday. What am I saying? I stream Tuesday. I think I'm gonna be on Thursday. I want to get myself a good cycle going. So I think I'll be on Thursday night again around the same time. Gonna hopefully have some progress. I'm gonna try and work on the stream. I'm gonna try and get like a donation goal going of some sort. But we'll see. Oh, this is so beautiful. Good night. Hold on. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you for the lovely stream. Have a good night, Fauna. Have a good night, Amoya. Good night, Troll. And good night to everybody else. Have sweet dreams or have a good morning. I will see you next